I had my 34-week appointment today, and they did the little GBS swab because I usually go into labor earlier. And so they just got that done so that we can have the results. And then I also asked if they could check my cervix, just because I have been having a little bit more pelvic pressure and some contractions this week. And so I was wondering if it was affecting my cervix at all. And I'm actually already dilated to a 2, and I'm 50% effaced. And this whole day I've still been having that pelvic pressure and contractions. I would say it has gotten stronger over the last like 2 or 3 days. And so that's why I asked for them to check. And so I'm really hoping that my cervix isn't like constantly changing. I'm really hoping that baby girl can still stay in for a couple more weeks. I would love to make it to at least 36 weeks. Of course, I would love to make it to 37 weeks or even further, but I'll just take what I can get. So we're just kind of being careful. I'm listening to my body. I'm trying to take it easy just because I'm really hoping that I don't go into labor anytime in the near future. And then Isaac's birthday is also in 3 days. And so I don't want the baby to come before his birthday just because I want him to be able to have a special birthday and for us to be able to do the birthday plans that we have. Well, we are currently at the hospital. Yesterday before my appointment, and ever since then I've been having lots of like pelvic pressure and contractions. And so it's weird because they haven't really gone away. They're not like super consistent, but I am having contractions like every hour, like at least 4 an hour. And today I feel like they're just more frequent. I'm just having like a more irritable uterus. And so we're here just checking things out. The nurse already checked me. I am still the same as I was yesterday. 2 centimeters dilated, 50% effaced. So we're hoping that there will still be no change. I'm so glad there's no change since yesterday. So she's gonna talk to the doctor and just kind of see what we're gonna do. But yeah, I'm just hoping that these kind of go away and that it doesn't progress into labor. So yeah, we're gonna just wait and see. So I have a very irritable uterus. So I'm having lots of contractions still. And so they just started an IV and they're doing fluids just to see if like hydration will help. I have been pretty hydrated. I've been drinking lots of water. But I mean, fluids always help. And so we're gonna do fluids and see, but I am having contractions. Some are hurting, some are just annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, so update, I just got the steroid shot in my hip. The one that's supposed to help with baby's lungs and like development and everything. I'm still having contractions. They got stronger, but I think it's because my bladder was full and so they were hurting. But I just went to the bathroom and hopefully things calm down. Hopefully the fluid is helping, but yeah, we're just kind of waiting still.
This bottom one is all the contractions that Laura's having. So that looks painful. That one's pretty big right there. And now they're even bigger. Oh, that's a big mountain right there.
Update, so we are back home now and we're back. So they discharged me. So they discharged me because I hadn't progressed at all, which is really good. That's what we wanted. And so my cervix was still the same. I was still having contractions, but they said like I just have an irritable uterus. And it was kind of like they weren't like super strong or like really painful. And so what the plan is I'm gonna get the second dose of the steroid shot tomorrow. So we're gonna have to go back and then they're gonna check my cervix there just to see like if the contractions that I'm having, if they're like changing my cervix. And so yeah, so we're just hoping that things kind of calm down and that baby girl can stay in for a few more weeks.
Yeah, more hospital trips tomorrow. Woohoo!
Well, today I ended up going back to the hospital to get my second dose of the steroid thing to help baby's lungs develop. Luckily, my contractions have gotten a lot better. In the morning, I was still having some, but then at the hospital, they went down a lot and it's a lot better now. So I'm so glad that they're calming down. Hopefully it stays that way. But basically, they just kind of want me to rest and take it easy. Hopefully we keep the baby in for as long as possible. So yeah, we're just kind of watching that. Hopefully nothing changes or progresses, but I'm just so grateful that Things are going good. They checked me again and I'm still the same, like 2 centimeters dilated, so I'm glad it's not progressing. So we're hoping it stays that way for at least another 2 weeks.